ladies and gentlemen, the video a lot of you wait for at the start of every single FIFA or FC. Forget all them frauds you've seen on TikTok and YouTube bringing starter teams out without even playing the game. When you don't know what the meta is, you're just doing it for cheap views.
You're a fraud.
People Champ would never do that with his audience. I've been in the lab for days. I've been through struggle at the start to bring you a team that I know works. Because when I do these informative vids, you listen and you know the work's been done. When I built this, it came to about like 40, 35k or something. I don't know what it'll be by the time it comes out, but it's starter team in it. You're all going to be able to afford it. Areola in net. Tadibo at centre-back. We have a perfect link in the first two players. Areola, 6'5", perfectly good in net. But this man, if you have a team worth under 100k and you do not have this man in your team, start it again. 6'3", lengthy, 81 pace, with jockey and anticipate. This man will be able to defend anyone. You can't get round him. You can't run away from him.
Must go faster.
Jockey and anticipate, best combination ever on a centre-back if you can find it. What a start. Malo Gusto comes in at right back. No, it's not just a French Premier League team, but on these teams, when the ratings are this low, your chemistry is so important. Just them little boosts are worth thousands and thousands. The only way you're going to get them attributes high. Gusto also has jockey. Important for us. Bit standard everywhere else, but for what he's asked to do for our team, which is tuck in, full back defend, I'll show you the tactic at the end. He does the job perfectly for it, especially with a starter team. If anyone has ever watched a Harry Hesketh starter vid, you know who's coming left centre-back and left back. I would never break these up for a starter team. Klosterman and Raum. Klosterman's stats surprise me every year because he's 79 rated, but like his stand tackle's 81, slide tackle 85, he's quick. I've never got it. I don't get it, but he's Mr. Reliable. Raum next to him, by the way, you can already see that we're looking after the chemistry. Raum this year seems a bit more agile, which is weird because this game is more clunkier, innit? Not only that, the man has dead ball this year. So if corners are anything like last year, once I find the corner, I've got an in-swinger. An in-swinger on that side, and I'll find one on the other side. God help my opponents. Whipped pass as always. That round cross will never not be dangerous. So as I said, Gusto will tuck in, Round will bomb on. Give us that protection, but that width at the same time. And speaking of chemistry, we're going to improve it a bit more with another must-have budget player, Emre Can. This man is much more vital than I'd have you believe, and it's all for the wrong reasons. He lets us play in a 4-1-2-1-2. As you know, people have to play in the position this year, they go a bit weird. But he's one of very, very, very few players on the game who actually let you switch between a 4 and a 5. Sorry to say it, but this man, if you're looking to close out a game the last 15 minutes, can seamlessly let your team go into a 5-4-1 if you want it. 5-2-1-2. I said it, doesn't mean you have to do it, but I'm going to have to be honest, giving you the best tactics to win here. Serious Harry's in. And pinged pass and long ball pass. So when he is playing in centre mid, you need the play styles on your centre mids this year. I cannot stress that enough. Even the top tier centre mids, no passing play styles, forget about them. Very impressively, about to go for our third league in this hybrid squad now. And again, I think he's a must-have. I think he's arguably the best hidden player on the game for starter teams. Lorenzo Pellegrini. Words cannot express how good this man is in game. He's physical. He's 6'1". He's an all-rounder, but there's something about him, like dribbling short past 88 makes a lot of sense. Because the way he just seamlessly put people in. He's got a goal in him as well, by the way. I'm surprised he's not got a shooting play style because he can finish. And bear that incisive pass in mind as I bring in the next centre mid, which for me is Ismail Benacer. Now, you do have the option to swap him out for Rangers, I think his name is, if you want to. I've gone Benacer because I like the balance of having left footer on the left, right footer on the right. Benacer has incisive pass, as does Rangers, by the way. And Pellegrini have incisive pass. With this 4-1-2-1-2, if you're triggering them runs, throwing them driven through balls in, you're going to cause all sorts of problems. His dribbling and passing is just too good to cost 850 coins. This man could intercept on his own. He was that good.
Set course to intercept.
He would find passes that you would never think would make it. He was setting up goals for fun. He'll kill it for me on Weekend League. Now we come to our second most important play on the game, right? I need you to stay with me because it's going to get not complicated, but it'll help you understand the game more, okay? Also, chemistry reason is important. Zakanye. I trialed something with this team where I knew that Gusto was tucking in to make me a back three, so I knew I was always going to overload on the left. And I put this thing called half winger on him in tactics, and every time you get the ball, it just go out wide and just run. So I kept having overloads on the left, and there was nothing my opponent could do about it. Not to mention, by the way, as a card, this lad is unbelievable. Agility 93. He does not get tackled. He's quick, whatever, but it's more positionally what he does for the team. Because he can play left wing and center attacking mid. I purposely picked the team that will fit so many formations, because for you, narrow, you just might not be good at narrow, but it doesn't matter because I'll give you a team that fits into any formation. Because one of my strikers is Musa Diaby, who, by the way, I've got to just say something about him before I move on to the tactics. This gold play style here, this man has the quickest speed boost I have ever seen in my entire life. You cannot catch him. There is no way of stopping them. I kind of hope it gets patched after the first 2 weekend leagues. I hope they don't make it sit-back simulator. They find other ways to score, but it is a bit stupid. Kolo Muani partners him to give us a striker with physicality. One who can maybe win headers if we need to go long or cross it. But again, it's the positions and the versatility of this team which makes it so special. So because Zakanya can play left wing, because Musa Diaby can play right mid and right wing, although we played with this narrow 4-1-2-1-2, as you can see there, I don't know why there's not a code, by the way. I'm not trying to hide that. I would show it here, but you can just copy it. It's on the screen, innit? It also allowed you to go into a 4-1-4-1 like I've done here. I tried and tested both. I almost split the games 50-50 between them. I do think the half-winger attack might throw some of you off, so if you are going to copy it, you might want to change that to just playmaker attack, or I think second striker plays a bit like a 4-3-2-1 because he proper goes up top. Or again, if your favorite formation is 4-3-3, you could do that. It allows you for anything. It's a perfect starter team, one which will not be matched for about 40k coins or under. The squad building king is back.